Hello, fellow traveler. Welcome to my channel. Um, I bet you're wondering what my channel is about. Well, if you'd allow me, I'd like to tell you a story about a king and the fool and what they've meant for my life, and maybe then you'll understand what this channel is about. So, once upon a time, I went walking and I stumbled upon, and I had never seen this city before. I stumbled upon a shining city, a city so big and so great that you could see its light from many miles off. Um, and just out of curiosity, I went into the city and there was a palace. And in the palace, there was a great king. And for whatever reason, me being a simple man in a wheelchair, he allowed me to have an audience with him. And I was stunned. And I was, at that point, the thing that surprised me the most was that his palace was wheelchair accessible. I'm like, dang, what a nice guy. But, um, yeah, anyway, so I'm there, and I'm telling the king about, I just went out for a walk. I just stumbled upon his great city, man, and I told him I don't know exactly where I'm going, but I just wanted to come in and tell him how much I liked him and the place that he's built. Well, he said he wanted to come with me, guys. He said he wanted to join me on my journey. And so, I guess not wanting to attract too much attention to himself, and he basically put on a disguise. He became an entirely different person. And he put on simple robes. He traded in his gold and um his purple, and he basically just looked like a regular dude. And so we went out together, and um for some reason we went out and no one seemed to recognize him. And being a very wise man, we eventually made it to a mount, and he preached to the people there. Um, and honestly, if I could summarize that sermon that he gave, it would have been simply to love one's neighbor as oneself. And all the people were amazed, guys. And we continued on our journey, and eventually we came across a fool also on a journey. We talked to him. I asked him, like, what's up, man? Why are you here? What are you doing? And he told us that he was exiled from a city from his city somewhere in Greece. I think it might have been Sparta, it might have been Athens, I can't really remember, but he was exiled for supposedly corrupting the youth. The aristocrats wanted to unalive him, guys. And we asked him, like, yo, but how, okay, so how did you make a living? And he said, oh, well, I just talked with people, kind of like I'm doing with you guys right now. And you know, they I lived off their charity basically. And we were like, "Oh, okay." And I so this guy seemed nice enough. We went along with him, and you know as we went along, we met many people, and these two guys, not me, they taught these people a lot of things. We attended a few weddings on the way. We went to several churches and temples, and little by little I started to realize something, but I didn't fully grasp it until we came to the end of our journey and I made it back home, and my friends had to leave me. Um and they graciously enough left me with some gifts. The king gave me invisible armor. Um Very heavy armor. And the other guy, the Greek guy, I don't know, man. He just told me that he hoped that I learned that I don't know anything. And he said that was the greatest gift he as a human being could give me. Um and so they went away, and and I thought about it for a long time. And like, why would you give me invisible armor that's so heavy? And why would you tell me that you hope that I didn't learn anything, basically? But the thing is, I came to realize that it's not really whether you know anything or not, or whether you can see the armor or not. It's about one thing primarily, that those two men didn't just have faith in me, they had faith in others as well. And this is primarily what this channel is about. This channel is a work of faith. And I hope that even if you disagree with me, even if you can't see my armor, even if sometimes it seems like I do know what I'm talking about, I assure you that I really don't. I'm just here on this same journey as you, and I hope even when you don't agree with me, you can at least find something to think about. Thank you very much, guys.